all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. My people don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My people don't come, oh yo yo. My people don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My people don't come, oh yo yo. My people diary politico, oh yo yo. My people don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. My people don't come, oh yo yo. They touchlight every corner. Oh, yeah, yeah. My echo don't come. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my echo don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. My echo don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo.
Good afternoon to you. Tonight's broadcast is going to be a little bit awkward. I mean, the way we're going to work with it. I couldn't add my friends on Facebook to this broadcast, okay? But I'm going to invite them by other means, right? Why we invite them, why you share the broadcast to invite them, right? I'm going to invite them through other means, and why you do that, let's share the broadcast. So I'm just going to use that.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wà á gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Ayékún dáyàrí pòlítíkò. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún dáyàrí. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Máyégún dáyàrí. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Máyégún dáyàrí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Thank you.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Thank you. Share the broadcast.
And yes, we like Lórí YouTube. And yes, we like
Thank you.
Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. And yes, we like
Yes, if you are watching me on Facebook and you are watching me on YouTube right now, I'm inviting you, especially if you're watching me on Facebook. You can join us through the link on that Facebook broadcast if you want to see better, okay? And also, maybe having problem with the Facebook connection at some point. Open that link, join us there, and you will enjoy this broadcast better. So let me continue. Invite others.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Share the broadcast.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran òun. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Thank you very much. Now, I think we should get started. Thank you so much for joining me from wherever you're watching from. And this is Mayegun live. Facebook has been acting crazy. So I decided that my friends on Facebook, they can get to know that Mayegun is live. And if you want to join, just click that link, like I said, and join us on YouTube, because that is the easiest place where I can share some of this visual content of what I'm about to discuss with you tonight, especially the latest from the court, where Abba Pablo Kyari appeared in court today to ask for bail. You know, there are other things found, by the way, not just the drug. Today in court, his wife dramatically collapsed. She collapsed, and we are yet to know why she collapsed. However, they found that Abba Kyari, a police officer in Nigeria, has in his bank account, as we speak, 1.4 billion naira. Police officer, there is nowhere in the whole world that he could make that money. We know it's part of the unraveling of the corruption and all of that. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Also, I'm also going to take you into the drama of the PDP, people destroying people. As much as many of you believe that getting your PVC, poverty validation card, is going to be a mean to an end, possibly a mean to an end to this APC, Egbekegbe's mirage, and the calamity called APC, Egbekegbe. However, you may need to possibly hold your breath in this regard, as the poto fight between them two are about to hit the shit, is about to hit the fan. Here we are. I've got some clip. It's between Wike, Devulumayi, and the new entrant, Obaseki. I will share that with you. That's why you should go on YouTube and you'll be able to see some of this comment better, in my own opinion. However, there's also a part where the Boko Haram camp, they are already raising an alarm. They said they are sending warning to the APC crook and gang. I think I managed to tell you a few times about the latest on their charade that they called party. However, it be like I said, the whole thing is about to also shit about to hit the fan as well. Just today, another source confirmed that in a matter of days or weeks, Ikene Shatabandu fake Pastor Ruga is going to declare that he wants to be president of Nigeria. In that case, waiting then they hide. They think they say make Baba no here. Eventually, they will have to bring it to into the presence of Baba. Now Baba go settle what they denied in the past, they will have to leave and take responsibility for it. Yes, the Ashiwaju àwọn atọ́lé, the Ashiwaju àwọn olè, Ashiwaju àwọn gbéwìrì, Ashiwaju àwọn agbèrò, Ashiwaju àwọn, you know them. This time around, have you noticed recently that suddenly he just kind of pipe low? You know, he decided to just pipe low. Yes, there's a reason for it, and you're about to find out. You're about to. So they told us, they said that Ikene Shatabandu, fake Pastor Ruga, Agbowori Baba Oja, the special advisor to Boko Haram on condolences matters, burial arrangements, and trader money. Fake Pastor Ruga said he is ready to build on the legacies of Boko Haram. No be die be that. When somebody says, I'm coming to build on the legacy of Boko Haram, somebody who has been part of the old legacy in the past 7 years. When your Igbin Ragbiji realized the pressure, you know what he did? A lion, somebody they described as kingmaker, was so scared that they are about to she is yeye. That big person that some of them are pushing there, the swagger at all. He decided to jump into the plane and flew to Abuja to go and tell Boko Haram that, listen, I want to, we had a chat. You said I will be president after you. I want to build on your legacy. No be die be that. Now you have two people who claim to be Yorubas, that you are from Yoruba land, doesn't really mean that you have the love of Yoruba at heart. If you are in doubt, check the record of this guy, of this crook I've mentioned so far. You get what I mean now? Oh, I'm a Yoruba man. I love Yoruba land. Prove it. That is what fake Pastor Ruga couldn't prove. That is what Tinubu couldn't prove. That is what those who are parading themselves as political representatives of Yoruba land, they are yet to prove. So now they are saying we have two Yorubas who want to be presidents. Oh, you know they are Yorubas. Oh, let us, you know what I mean? Let us support them. Kill you there. Amen. So it's about to go down. Amayegun is here to what? To confirm and acknowledge the prophecy. That's what you call it. You say it's prophecy, isn't it? Oh, Mayegun, you said it. I'm not the only one, but I am one of those that will remind you that, listen, it's about to go down. Oh, yes, it's about to go down. Tinubu suddenly, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not asking the Lagos Abobakus, Oshogbo Alimajiris, the humbled slaves, obedient fools, and sophisticated morons. I can't ask you about Tinubu because you have been living in denial all your lives. Have you noticed that the swagger? Because you know why? When the swagger man said he wanted to be president, he went to Bokuwari, the Mr. Calamity, and said, I will build on your legacy. Waiting be the legacy of a division, the legacy of a corruption, the legacy of a bloodbath, the legacy of a stealing and looting, the legacy of a state-sponsored terrorism. Those are the legacies. Legacy of poverty. Yes. And somebody said, I'm going to build on it. Immediately he left us Old Rock. What did he do? He jumped the plane and he started going on a bazaar trip all over northern Nigeria, telling them, I am coming to build on Bokuwari's legacy. Many of them were like, which legacy? Legacy, we say all of us just say wait. We just say wait. Make the weary, make the lifeless breathing mannequin disappear from this whole thing. When I go can't realize, say, you think all of you mad? They complain about Nigeria, and in northern Nigeria, where they are killing and murdering and blooding people every day, kidnapping people. Majority of them are keeping quiet, pretending. So this way is coming to say he wants to build on the legacy. Okay. So he had a very few days. He was all everywhere. He was everywhere in the north. He was giving money to everybody in every state. Then he jumped down to Yoruba land. That was when he peed himself. You remember that part? That's when he peed himself. That's when they now said, listen, you need to begin to look into your baba's wardrobe, the Pampers. I mean, you can't have all this money and you can't afford a regular Pampers that will make it. I mean, we all wear agbada. You are not wearing a suit that will show that which time Tinubu can't get yansh like this. And they will say, oh, no be yansh. Now Pampers. But now agbada, nobody will see it. Pack it well. Pampers, you know what I mean? At least when he was unable to talk well, they realized that if he's holding a microphone, his hand will be shaking. What did they do? They gave him one hands-free microphone. Hands-free microphone. Something like that. That was when he came to Yoruba land and said he wanted to be president because of the future of our children. No be juju be that. But do you know that if he was to continue, if not because of these signals coming, all the signals no good though. Take that from me. And if you feel like we'll wait, yes, we'll wait. They don't reach. The signals are not good. They are seeing it, they are feeling it. Since the signals are not good, we should pipe low and look around very well before we move. And if we want to move to anywhere next, where do you think they are going to move to? Igbo land, Biafra land. What do you think Tinubu will tell the Igbo people who are living under the occupation of the Nigeria military, Nigeria police, Nigeria DSS, Fulani terrorists, the Igbo people, the Biafrans who have been living under the occupation of the Nigerian government, killing and kidnapping them, jailing and, imprison, making them to disappear, setting them up and all of that on Trump-prop charges. What do you think Tinubu and team will tell the Biafrans when they meet with them? So if you don't understand why they need to pipe low before they go to Biafra, before they go to Niger Delta and all those places, the signal from that top is not looking good. Maybe you are not paying attention. But don't worry. Give yourself time. There's no rush, okay? You will get there eventually. They will get there eventually. So it's going to be part of what I want to talk tonight. But don't let me prolong it. To my friends on Facebook, this is the moment you will prefer that you are on YouTube watching, okay? Because here we go. Abba, Oshtelo, Pablo Escobar, tax collector, Kyari. Abba, Oshtelo, Kyari. Drama king. Do you all remember this? I think I should start with this. When you saw them in court, when you saw Oshtelo in court on the 7th of March, that was last week. Then this picture in court as well. And you remember this one as well, I bet. Then you remember this. That is somebody who is not from the citizens of Nigeria. You get that now? So you can tell the difference, Abi? Well. Here is his wife earlier today when Oshtelo Pablo Escobar Kyari, drug baron Kyari, appeared in court asking the court for a grant of bail because whatever is crime, it is bailable. I think I'm going to begin to believe in the people who said there is a plot to ensure that Oshtelo Kyari completely evade justice in America, because there is a part of their law that says that if he's standing trial in Nigeria, definitely he can't be extradited until the conclusion of his case in Nigeria. Amalamu seems to be doing a kind of a human job to ensure of that. However, today opened a kind of a new vista into the whole thing. What happened? Oshtelo Kyari came to court for bail with 6 others or so. His own crew of kidnappers, extortionists, and drug smugglers. Yes, drug runners. That's who he is. And it said they found 1.4 billion in his bank account. Also, his own deputy, the person that is next to him in this their killer squad called SARS, they found 2.5 billion naira in his own bank account, making it nearly 4 billion naira in the account of 2 police officers who have been in charge of violent criminals, kidnappers in Nigeria. As much as kidnapping has escalated as we speak, insecurity has escalated in Nigeria. Things have gone south in Nigeria. Yeah, these guys are all culprits in making that happen. You know what I mean? People have told us stories of Abba Kyari. When you get picked up by the SARS in any part of Nigeria, mostly southern Nigeria, when you get extorted or your properties are taken over by these rogues and criminals, they confiscate them without court or anything. It becomes theirs and they keep it. They sell them, they keep the money. And if they have to kill you just to bury the evidence, they will kill you and they can just allege that you are a criminal. They were given license to kill. This is what happened. And today, his wife, who knows that her husband was actually a criminal, living off the proceeds of crime, including drug smuggling. So I don't know what they told her. They said she collapsed. What's it?
They should take her to the room and let them pour her water if there's any place so that they can pour her water so that the camera cannot be on her face.
Okay, that's the first part. However, give me a sec. Right. So I've told my friends on Facebook that it is better they join us on this platform. I mean, on YouTube, if they really want to see what we are all seeing.
Open it. Can somebody open the DC?
Sorry, please
She said the wife fainted. What's happened, madam? Is it because of the heat? Maybe it's because of the heat in the courtroom. I don't know. You see, armed robbers get families, killers have families, they have loved ones, the people they will never want to hurt. Those people you saw there, they are the families of Abba Kyari and then the beneficiaries of the proceeds of a crime. Or better still, those who believe that he became successful as a police officer and as a pride of their family. Or maybe they have no clue of the endemic crime that this guy committed. I'm talking about murder. If you really have to probe the guy correctly, you'll be arresting thousands of other criminals who probably are still carrying guns for Nigeria police. The same police are said to be going on a 2 weeks warning strike because they are not being paid. So suddenly somebody has 1.4 billion, 2 billion in his account. They'll say, just pray that God bless you. You know, that's one thing about Nigerians, right? That is one ideology that we have to make sure that we will never take into a nation like Yoruba nation when we eventually get there, okay? The mentality of people stealing, keeping blood money, public office holders taking advantage of their positions to enrich themselves. Sometimes they have to actually kill blood money. And then you turn around, you say, Baba, if God bless person, anybody God bless, God can bless you anyhow. You can be a police officer and God, no, that's not blessing. That's a whack mentality that you should never, ever pass on to your children by any means, okay? It is not blessing. It is not grace. When public officials take advantage of the system and then people's lives, are taken in any means, okay? Don't pray for that. Don't wish for that. Condemn it. And if you have a chance, expose them brilliantly. Like you have Abba Kyari. Grace is to keep what is yours. It's not to take from what is from others. And in taking from others, these guys, right? They killed a lot of people. And I'm telling you that when the protest for NSAS came to his zenith at the time, the victims of the system for the past 5-6 years at the time, they all came out and people were expecting something called a class action suit or something like that, right? Where everybody would just come and sue the Nigerian government, sue the Nigerian police system. Now, finally, they caught him. They said he's actually a drug dealer, a drug runner. I mean, that's somebody that should be spending the rest of his life in jail. No joke. He should be standing trial for murder, felony, whatever you can find in the book. He should be spending thousands of years in jail. But not in Nigeria. There are people who have done worse. And I have a name. Bokwari is one of them. But do you know what? Those who are ganging up to supervise this mass murder, this poverty and the rest of that continue to kill the people, not just physically, like a complete death, but more or less like alive and not living. You get what I mean now? So those who have done those much damages are called honorable men, our leaders, blah, 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 blah. However, now when Wike jumped into the fray, that's when it becomes interesting. Remember when Atiku said he always kind of get the PDP ticket. Who is going to challenge him? He's going to get it. When they said, are you sure you are going to get the the PDP ticket? He said, of course. Have I ever failed in getting it? I'm going to get it. And they were like, okay. Wike responded and said, we will shock you. Yes, we will shock you. This one like the old PDP. And you know, presently in PDP, just like Lagos was for the APC, Egbekegbe, or maybe still is for APC, Egbekegbe. That's how Rivers State is to PDP when it comes to deep pockets, using public fund, your money to fund election for criminals to assume political positions to further mess up your life. Yes, there are states that do fund that. PDP have their own deep purse from Rivers. The second richest state in Nigeria. So Wike has assumed the leadership of PDP in his own right. And as he talks all the time, he just came out and he told Umahi, Devil Umahi, you know that Ebonyi clown that feels like he's a little Hitler. I'm talking about Devil Umahi. The court came because PDP started the case that he became governor. He was a party chairman. He was PDP party chairman. After that, he became PDP governor. After that, he got re-elected as PDP governor. Then he met Bokwari in his dream and decided to start killing Igbos, start killing the people around him, his own brothers and sisters, just to satisfy and prove to Bokwari and his own jihadist squad that he is loyal and he will force the Ebonyi people to be loyal to them as well. Now, he ran into trouble water for that because PDP said they were not going to just look away. So they took him to court. Surprisingly, a court said, okay, he needed to vacate the place because he's left the party that made him governor. Now, the castle is about to go down and Devil Umahi said, I am going to expose the people behind my problem. Baba, calm down. Somebody get the answer. He said, don't stress yourself. You stole our mandate and we are going to get it back. And if you say, who be that person? Aha, you know what I'm talking about. You know that man I'm talking about.
No, Umahi, the rest assured that PDP will continue this matter. That the Supreme Court will continue with the matter. We will not shake the for it. We win. So don't be saying, you know, those who are, there's nothing that those who are, we are PDP people. We went to court. So don't say people behind it. Which behind? It's not PDP, it's Obia. I'm not a member of PDP. So I should say against my party, I will not do that. So don't be, if you want to call them, call names. Nobody should be afraid of all this thing they are talking about. That we will know people who are responsible. Who told you that we are not responsible? You don't talk to those who are afraid of who? I'm involved. Very simple. You can't take what our property and say we close our mouth, like I will close our mouth. I say those who are behind the PDP is behind the we are all PDP members. If your friend don't want to tell you, me I am involved. So nobody should threaten us. Don't threaten us. You are not our friend, you are not a member of our party. Give what belongs to our party. Give us our property back. That's what we're asking for. We do not beat you. Except when you want to come back, we'll look at it. Whatever.
Is the Lord, and somehow some people are thinking that he's actually a bully. Power is actually an instrument of bullying. Do you know that? That's what government is. If government says we are going this way, and if you feel like no, why should we? Then they will tell you, oh, if you don't agree with that, we are going to punish you for that. So government is, it's kind of, they have an instrument, and it is instrument of bullying. If you don't do this, we are going to arrest you. I say, why are you going to? Oh yeah, arrest him. They will arrest you. Oh, we're going to take away your freedom. We're going to take away your property if you don't pay that tax. If you fail to do this, we're going to, you know what I mean? So it's a game of power. And for those who understand the game of power very well, they will know that being bullish, talking about bullies, I mean, come on. If you are a Nigerian and all that, you grew up in Nigeria, I mean, you know what bullying is. The criminals who have been in charge of Nigeria from time immemorial have been bullies. You can't even complain about some of these things that you disagree with. You can't. You get killed, arrested, jailed, all that. And it will just happen like a flash. And you'll be asking yourself, am I still a citizen? Am I actually, is this my country? You know what I mean? So don't tell Nigerians about bully. Now the politicians are calling him bully now. Especially the Edo, Obaseki. Because he's the one who believed that he's going to shake them before PDP will take over. And if PDP thinks that no one listen to him and the rest, forget it. We just let APC Egbe continue. You see your life, you are betting your what do you call it? Your survivor. I'm talking to those of you who are running about to get your poverty validation card now, okay? It's your right, get it. I mean, if you have the time. But whenever you go out there, the people you are putting your bet on, you are putting your money on, right? They don't give a damn about you. They don't care. It's all about their own interest, and you can call them bullies. They always get what they wanted. Because you have been bullied to follow whatever they do. Do you understand that? Yeah, you should understand that. So they are calling him a bully. He bullied the people of Obigbo in Rivers State simply because of social media spat. Nnamdi Kanu tweeted, this and that, Wike, you know what I mean? And the next thing, Nigeria gutter media, they gave it their own headline. They published it. Where Wike just gave a response. From that moment, he said, now the people of Obigbo, they are the ones giving Nnamdi Kanu the courage to talk to him anyhow. It will show them. This guy supervised killings of Igbo people in Rivers State. But you can't even say that. Because somehow, some of you are putting your bet on them. Yeah, you are. Well, you will all come back with the BLLB. It's a Yoruba postgraduate qualification for losers. BLLB. Boshelo Loshemabo. Do you understand that? Because you are putting your bet on them. Somehow, you are thinking nothing else is going to work, but these guys coming together. Some of you are even encouraging it. They need to come together. PDP need to put their house in order. I'm like, See the U2 of Nigeria. We want them to, PDP need to put their house in order. You need to put your heads in order. Many of you need to check your brain and put your brains in order. That's what you should do. Not PDP putting their house in order for you so that you can put your bet on them. Go for it. But me, if nobody give you that, I am here, I'm going to give it to you. BLLB, postgraduate certificate for losers. Now only Yoruba they offer them. Trust me, you won't find out anywhere. And I know how to give it to you. The certificate for losers. Go get your PVC. Sure, do that. Wike already told them, said, if you want to take out APC, you must let another Fulani from northern Nigeria to be the PDP candidate in 2023. But with Wike, that person is not going to be Atiku. It's going to be Tambuwa. That's why some of my brothers and sisters, they call Wike Mrs. Tambuwa. So they call him a bully. He bullied his way everywhere. He killed people in Obigbo. They took their bodies away. Some bodies were dumped. They dumped inside the river between Obigbo and Imo. On record, so many people were slaughtered in their houses when Wike declared curfew and they said he was looking for IPOB. And this, you know all the story anyway. So don't tell people about, politicians who are calling him a bully. Well, don't tell us about bullies. Well, anyway, how did I get the word bully? Now, from Edo State. You remember when they said, I don't know be Lagos. I don't know be Lagos. The people where they give them that confidence, the courage. Number one of them is Wike. Yeah. It was Wike. It was the one who was giving them that confidence and courage to face Oshiomole in APC. Remember that? It was Wike. He bullied everybody inside PDP. Don't be say PDP no dey Edo State. PDP dey Edo State. They had their own candidate. But within 3-4 days, they clear way for Obaseki and his deputy. Now that deputy is now saying, it's been over 2 years now that we have defeated Oshiomole. But Ile Ogba, Ono Ogba, Tinshewe Aragba. That's where we are. We are not, we are just in the middle. We have not been integrated to be member of PDP. We have not been, we cannot go back to APC. Wait till they shell go. They can't realize, say, now with the Wike day behind it, they call them bully. Wike cannot bully us. They say, Wike said, me, bully. Don't be bully. I have you bully. Oshiomole. Maybe you should hear him.
Governance is not about memorandum of understanding. Let me clearly say, and I'm saying it boldly, without any apologies to anybody, one of the basic problems in this country is leadership. One of the basic problems in this country is people who cannot stand firm and say, this is white, this is black, at all times. One of our leaders, Abba, while we are coming, said, please, Mr. Governor, don't reply. I said, I'm a politician, I will reply. And I hereby reply. If you watch and if you ask anybody, if you go and check the DNA of Gordon Obaseki, what you see in that DNA is betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness. The DNA of Obaseki is what? Betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness. Let me stand today to apologize to Adam Soshimole, who has been vindicated by telling us that we will see the true color, we will see the insincerity, we will see the ungratefulness of Governor Obaseki. So let me apologize to Adam Soshomele and to say you have been vindicated. You're right. We were wrong. I've never seen people who are so ungrateful in life. I've never seen people who can betray everything in life, never speak the truth. I will never betray any man. Because in my DNA, what is in my DNA is sincerity, consistency, and teamwork. He said that I threatened PDP if the convention was not brought to Port Harcourt. To tell you the bitter nature, he was in APC, not knowing that he wanted to come over to BTA to PDP. I have never, and I want to put the record straight. PDP agreed that the National Convention should hold in Port Harcourt. And I came home and I called all those who own hotels, go and renovate their hotels, spend money. Over 6,000 people will enter Port Harcourt and they will sleep in the hotel. And therefore, you must keep your hotel in order. And they spent their money. Some presidential aspirants then went back to say, look, we will not go to Port Harcourt. And as a lover of this state, as a lover of this party, I said, no, you cannot make people to spend money. And then, overnight, you say you won't come again. No, that is not done. If you do that, of course, not only the state will take action by suing you, and those business owners will also sue. But assuming though not conceding, I threaten the party. I have invested in the party. River State has invested in the party. Assuming though not conceding, we have voted for PDP since 1999 till now. Ask Governor Obaseki, has he done anything for PDP? Has he voted for PDP? The only election he voted was his own election when we gave him umbrella. So who has more stake in PDP? I have more stake. Because I have supported PDP always. You have never supported PDP. Rather, it was when your godfather chased you away and you came begging, kneeling down. People came with pressure and we allowed you. Ordinarily, you're a tenant. Ordinarily. Ordinarily. Now, I already said, Nigerian leadership, not bullies. No problem about that. You came to beg a bully for you to have a ticket. A bully was a DG campaign, and the bully bullied you into a government house. You came to beg a bully. A bully was a DG campaign. A bully bullied you into a government house. What a shame. It did not only end that, you came back with your wife to thank the bully. That after God, the bully made it possible for you to be there. People say it's politics. It is only politics that exposes human beings know their character. Without politics, you wouldn't know who is who. Without politics, you wouldn't know. That's why Dr. Peter says, if you don't give a man power and money, you don't know whom that man is. Until the man gets that power and money, you don't know whom he is.